and exit off of that. You make sure we've got the cars to block that roundabouts when we get convoy.
With roundabouts, potential threat lies in the vehicle being blocked in front, or it could be rammed by a vehicle coming from the left.
Fly everywhere, mate, no bridge.
Okay, got a bridge coming up. Make sure there's nothing on that, there's nobody on that.
Bridges provide an ideal platform to launch an attack on the convoy as it passes underneath.
Okay, high hedges, very wooded. Once again, threat areas. Easy to put an ambush in here.
The danger with woodland is the provision of cover for a range of ambushes. For John McAleese, this situation is terrifyingly real. While serving in Northern Ireland, he faced this exact scenario.
To some job one day, and the mode of transport was old sort of army 4-tonner type thing, and we were going along, and next minute, kaboom, big loud noise, lights, blah blah blah, and next thing we're in the big hole. It was myself and the driver against the windscreen, clambered out. The guys that were in the back of the 4-tonner, I mean, they were thrown all over the place as well. Everybody scrambled out, and you're sort of taking up defensive positions actually within the edge of the crater. You're frightened, you know what happened. And, you know, I mean, laugh about it now, you know, because they missed us, you know.
Eddie and Mac are now recceing potential urban ambush points.
Possible danger area, vehicles parked in there, pretending they're getting fuel, etc., when they're waiting for us to pop along.
It's the most everyday of scenes that can provide perfect urban camouflage.
Okay, we're going to take a right at this next junction, major choke point, danger area. These are going to be manned by the local police to ensure us free access through.
With any choke point, the convoy is in danger of becoming an easy target from both above and at street level. Before any operation, the SAS parade or check the vehicles they're about to use.
Indicators, John.
Yep. Okay. That's working.
Our team add one or two of their own little touches, but they come with a health warning. Don't copy them.
Airbags. All modern vehicles are fitted with airbags in the front. These must be disarmed. As you're driving along the road, a vehicle pulls out to try and block you. You may be able to ram the vehicle out the road. But if you've got your airbags fitted, whoomph, airbag all over your face, you're blinded. You end up having a crash. Emergency fuel cut-off systems. Most modern vehicles, once again, are fitted with these. So that in the event of an accident, a crash, a bang, the fuel is automatically cut off to the engine. Once again, no good. These must be disconnected, because when you do ram the vehicle off the road, you need the fuel, continue to run through the engine so that you can get out of the way and take the VIP to safety. You check your wing mirrors and your rear view mirror, and what you're trying to achieve is all-round vision down either side of the vehicles and to the rear of the vehicle. So with your right-hand wing mirror, tilt that slightly upwards. Your left-hand wing mirror, tilt it slightly downwards. What you're trying to achieve is all-round defence. If you don't have access to a bulletproof vehicle, then you can increase the security to the VIP by putting in some body armour onto the front two seats. Very simple to do. Slip the body armour over the seats, ceramic plates, front and rear. Any shots coming through into the vehicle, obviously it's not going to help the person sitting in the front, but it will protect the VIP who's in the rear. And that is the aim of the game at the end of the day.
If you've got a good team, a good bunch of lads, and you all get on well together, the stress factor is very low.
But the tension is about to rise with the arrival of the Minister, Ms. Long. Like all SAS operations, detailed plans have been prepared, Eddie sets the team into a classic bodyguarding formation. Initially, the BGs set a box shape, but as Eddie moves forward, the point man changes position, giving each man clearer arcs of fire.
Welcome to Mastovia. I've got to keep my hands free, madam. Follow me, please.
Professional bodyguards are not bag carriers. They have to keep their hands free at all times, just in case they need to draw their weapons.
Did you have a good fight?
Excellent, thank you.
For the next 5 days, the team will work in shifts round the clock, always preparing for, yet hoping against, an attack on the minister. Phase 2 of the mission is now underway. The transportation of Minister Long during her visit to Mastovia. We'll be looking at how Eddie and his team provide close protection in vehicle convoy. VIPs are at their most vulnerable to terrorists and hostage takers when on the road. The team are now in a heightened state of vigilance and ready with well-rehearsed action scenarios to put down any potential threat. But it's not just routes that cause concerns. Any venue the VIP is scheduled to visit becomes a potential target. All have to be thoroughly recce'd and checked out beforehand.
Time 14:50. Entrance to the venue for the press conference. Quick scan around. Heavily wooded area.
Eddie and Mac are making a videotape and notes which are crucial to the overall planning of the operation.
Car park area. Full of cars at the moment. Get this cleared prior to the time for the venue. Make sure there's nobody else here. Okay, where that blue car's parked at the moment is exactly where the VIP is going to park. Entrance to the venue directly behind it. Quick scan around. Once again, pretty open, heavily wooded area. Make sure perimeter security's got that tied up before we bring her in. Okay, principal arrives, out the car, lead the principal through this way.
No detail, however simple, can be overlooked.
Entrance into the venue.
But they don't just plan for safe arrivals. Emergency exits have to be considered, just in case there's an attack.
Okay, we've got a doorway leading down there, looks as though it goes to the bar. Beer barrels plus the chutes, possible escape route. Okay, we're now on red. This is another alternate escape route.
Each side of the building is designated a colour, so the team know which route to use on their way to the emergency pickup point. The colour codes used by our team are white for front, green for left, black for back, and red for right.
Bodyguarding is not glamorous. It's a very boring, mundane job. But you've got to keep your mind constantly alert. When you're out and about with your principal, it's quite easy because your mind is going all the time. You're looking for potential threats, so your mind is active all the time. The hard part comes when you take the principal back to the residence, you put them safely into the room for the night, and you've got to sit there for the rest of the night watching them. This is when it becomes difficult. You've got to keep your mind alert. I do this by playing little mind games with myself. I think of some poetry. I do mental arithmetic. Any little thing to keep your mind active. If you don't do that, then you will start feeling dozy and sleepy. And when the guy walks out that lift, or he comes up the fire escape to threaten the minister, then you're going to be slow reacting. And you can't allow that to happen.
Our SAS Close Protection Team's first priority during Minister Long's visit is to safeguard her while she travels to and from the British Embassy in Mastovia. The Minister is staying at this country location under guard by the Close Protection Team. Local police have secured the grounds and the surrounding area. The vehicles essential to the BG team also